This is the brain dissection video. Um, this frontal area is the cerebrum. The cerebral cortex covers the cerebrum. There's also meninges, which are made of dura mater, pia mater, arachna mater. And those basically cover are the clear lining, dense connective tissue that protects the central nervous system. The cerebrum is divided into 4 areas: the frontal lobe, the parietal lobe, the occipital lobe, which is for hearing, and your temporal lobe, which is for auditory. And here is the spinal cord. On the ventral side, we can see the cerebellum better. The cerebellum is responsible for coordination. The fibers that connect the right and left hemisphere are called corpus callosum. There are 3 ventricles, which are spaces filled with cerebrospinal fluid, which basically bathes the brain to keep it moist. We've got the lateral, we've got the third, and then we've got the 4th ventricle. In here, we've got the choroid plexus, which is responsible for cerebrospinal fluid. And down here, we have the cerebral aqueduct, which connects the 3rd and 4th ventricle. As we go, we've got the superior and inferior colliculus. Here we've got the thalamus, the hypothalamus, and the pineal body, which is the pituitary gland that is not, it's not in here, it was cut off. Those 3 form together to, they're the diencephalon. This from about here down to about here is going to be our brain stem. Here's going to be our midbrain. The small bump here is the pons, and then we have the medulla oblongata, which is responsible for heart rate, blood pressure, and respiration, as well as sneezing, coughing, and hiccuping. The pons is basically connects the cerebellum to the spinal cord and the brain. And then we have our spinal cord. In the cerebellum, there are branch-like structures, which are called the arbor vitae, and they are responsible for taste or smell. If you take a picture or cut out part of the frontal lobe, you're going to see some dark shades, which are the gyrese, gray matter, and the white parts are myelated axons that are the white matter of the brain. The first 6 cranial nerves of the nervous system are in the brain. The 6 cranial nerves involved are cranial nerve 1, which is the olfactory for smell, the cranial nerve 2, which is your optic, your cranial nerve 3, which is ocular motor, cranial nerve 5 is trigeminal, and cranial nerve 6 is the abducens. Those are going to be the 6 primary ones of the brain.